About 6 weeks ago, I had the opportunity to walk into the drama classes, and the kids were just starting to play with the concept and starting to come up with their ideas behind the script and their ideas of the characters and the things that the characters would say. And it started to take shape. Then a couple weeks later, I'd walk into the music classes, and I'd start to hear It's a Hard Knock Life. And it still hasn't left. And unfortunately, my wife decided on January 23rd I needed to see Annie too. So I got a double dose of it for a couple weeks there in terms of things. And the kids started to really take to it. And then in our gym classes, a couple weeks ago, you start to see the kids developing choreography and designing their own dances for this and arranging what it was going to be. And you hear the kids start to recognize what the other kids are starting to sing, because they're seeing one class work on one song and another class work on another song. And you start to understand how the kids really own this piece through multiple avenues. It really takes a team approach to do it. Our PE department with Amy Chun and Dave Jones and Kate Leckenby are so responsible for getting them actively involved in it, getting those physical features with the choreography together. Sarah Smith has done incredible work with getting them to know the music, to understand the concepts behind the music, and to take ownership not only of the songs they knew, but also the songs that were just introduced for this play. And certainly Lisa Hoy, everywhere from beginning with the idea and the concept of writing the script and having the kids own how is the layout of the set going to be, what is the character dialogue going to be like. This is an incredible production that involves a lot of people. What I want you to do when you're listening is think about all of those wonderful things and think about how can it changes kids' lives. I know I was talking to Mrs. Hinton this morning, and she would say that spontaneously the kids have been for the last 2 weeks breaking into different songs. One kid will start humming it, and then the other kid will do it. And sometimes it was their songs, and sometimes she would look around and go, why are we all singing this again, you know? This is the kind of ownership the kids take in this, and it's great on a day like this to see it all come together. So thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting our kids in this process.
Your daughter. I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry. She's a girl. There's Simon. There's not there.
Great job, everyone. This magical musical performance will give our community a delicious taste of all the new lineups.
We need lots of people to buy tickets, Susan.
We've even added new elements to Mary Poppins, Oliver Twist, Annie, and Peter Pan. We've really freshened them up. Let's take a 20-minute break and everyone return to your individual cast for rehearsals.
That was fabulous. Hearing you all sing, that brings tears to my eyes. Just a moment. Before you go on your break, I'd like to introduce you all to the newest member of our theater family. This is my niece, Jordan. She will be the assistant producer here. From choosing the show and cast to organizing all the financial details is just way too much for me. It all worked so well, and me and my late husband split all the work. But now, Jordan will help us out.
20-minute break, everyone.
Everyone is raving about how well we are doing.
Hey, Cuz.
Hey, Cuz, great to see you again. Congrats on finishing your MBA. Northwestern is where we all went to school. Theater department, though, of course.
It's so great to be here. Thanks for your warm welcomes. You'll all get to work with your cousin now. In particular, Jordan Jordan is going to help me with all the financial details. At this point, I've left all that up to Mr. Pennytinker. But Jordan just finished her MBA and is interested in running a theater. We are very honored in having her assistance with working with our accountant, Mr. Pennytinker. Now go and take a well-deserved break.
Great job bringing Mrs. G on board. Great job bringing Jordan on board, Mrs. G. Welcome.
Maria, June, Drag, and Isaac, Jordan and I are headed to the business office to meet with our accountant, Mr. Pennytinker. We'll be right back. I'm leaving the four of you in charge for making sure that the cast understands the format for Friday night's review. How do things look so far?
Well, Mother, if you must know, I think my cast has come up with some great ideas. Our set designer, Sierra Setting, has some amazing designs.
I took a look the other night at her designs, and you are right, sister. They are some of the best designs we have ever seen. Great idea for using our small theater.
I'm a bit nervous about my show. I have a wonderful cast for a musical Oliver Twist, but I'm nervous since it's my first time directing. I'm excited for you all to see the new 7 lighting designs Ruben Switcher has came up with. They really make it seem like you're back in the old times. You'll have to come see it sometime.
I will come and see it. And don't worry, this is your first time directing. You'll do a fabulous job. And remember, you've got theater running through your blood, and Dad will be so proud.
He's right, you know. Actually, your father would be incredibly proud of you all. Just remember, you all have assistant directors to help with all of our shows. We all needed that extra help.
Thanks, and you're right. How are things looking with Peter Pan, Gerard?
Well, since this is my 3rd time directing, I'm pretty sure I have things under control. You know that new costume designer I hired? Well, she has a real knack of using interesting materials and combinations.
Everyone is raving about how well we are doing. And you choreographers come up with some great new twists for Mary Poppins. Wait until you see the way she jazzed up Let's Go Fly a Kite. It looks amazing.
Thanks, everyone. We are definitely going to have the best review ever. Nothing could possibly stop us from another amazingly successful season. You better get on with our rehearsals then, Cecil.
My pleasure, Mrs. G. Any cast on the set. Any cast.